Hi, this is Joe Osmick with Coachella Valley Water District Environmental Services Division, and we're going to be going through spent aerosol can handling methods and what you need to do when you have an aerosol can. You don't want to throw them in the trash, and we have a process and procedure that you need to follow when handling these wastes. My contact information is in the lower left-hand corner. If you have any questions, reach out to your supervisor. Your supervisor and or you can contact me at the email address at that extension. Be happy to answer any questions, comments, or concerns that you might have with regard to aerosol can handling. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that you're always safe while you're using the equipment and while you're handling empty aerosol cans. So the one thing you want to make sure that you always have is appropriate PPE. And you see me in the left-hand corner there. I'm wearing a face shield. I would recommend wearing a face shield, protect your eyes, and also safety glasses. Wear coveralls, and I know they're a pain to work with, but it's good to cover your clothes because if any of this material does spray out of the unit, you wouldn't want to get it on your clothes, on your skin. So if you need to, you can trim the coveralls off at the knee to make it a little easier to work with, and also make sure that you're wearing some rubber gloves or nitrile gloves. You can get all this PPE in the storeroom, either at Coachella or Palm Desert Yard, where these two units are located. And the unit itself, just so you know, we've added some additional layers of safety here. In the yellow container located on the left-hand side, we've got an eye wash station, and we also have the face shield and some supplemental PPE. But you can go to the storeroom and get the equipment to protect yourself. The unit itself, the puncturing unit, which you've all seen, is located in the center of the photograph here. What I've added is another drum for non-functional full aerosol cans and also foam cans. Okay, so if you have a foam can, foam expandable insulation to fill void spaces or cracks, you don't want to puncture that in this aerosol can puncturing unit. It'll just foul it up, and others won't be able to use the equipment because it'll be clogged. Also, if you have a non-functioning full aerosol can, you don't want to put a full aerosol can into this and puncture it because it'll just create a mess. If you have a situation like that where you've got an aerosol can, you start spraying and it clogs, you can't take it back to the storeroom, they're not going to take it back. What do you do with it? Don't throw it in the trash. Don't throw it in the hopper. Put it in this drum, and I'm going to show you in a slide some details on that drum. But just put it in there, and then when you're done puncturing the unit, the aerosol can, put it in the hopper, and I'll manage that with our scrap metal recycler. So three parts. You've got the PPE container, you've got the unit itself with a supplemental drum to hold your non-functional cans, you've got the hopper. Okay, that's basically it. So when puncturing the can, you want to make sure, and I put this in bold red letters, you want to wear your PPE, like I said, face shield, safety glasses, rubber gloves, paper coveralls. That's an expectation, okay? Do not use this unit with full aerosol cans. That's why I set up the second drum with the easy open lid. And do not use it with foam insulation. So when you have an empty can, okay, with residual in it, you're going to invert it upside down into the unit. And there's a red dial there that I've highlighted in number one. And number two, you're going to lift the lid. You're going to put it over the top of the can as it's inserted into the holster. You're going to tighten that down because when you puncture the aerosol cans, you have back pressure. You don't want it to shoot out of that holster. You want to be safe when you're doing this, okay? So you want to make sure you secure that. And then just put the unit down, the lever down, and that will puncture a hole in the top of the aerosol can, which is now at the bottom. Give it about 15 to 20 seconds to release all the contents and the propellant in it, and then you can take it and put into that hopper. So here I am showing you how I'm inserting it into that unit. The one thing I did want to make mention of before I use this unit, what you want to do is look to make sure that all the basic components are there. So what you want to do is you want to basically check to make sure, and I'm circling this unit, you want to make sure that it's properly threaded, fully threaded into the unit, There is a cord, it's a grounding wire that comes off the unit. You want to make sure that it's grounded. It grounds the unit and the drum, and you want to make sure that this carbon canister that basically filters all the fumes that come off the residual that drain into this drum is properly threaded. All right. I come through and I check this unit on a monthly basis to make sure it's functioning properly. If there are repairs that are required, or if I have to replace the carbon unit, I'll do so. I have backup for that. Okay. And then over here on the right slide, what I've shown is the lid is down in place. I've tightened the lid, the bar is there, and I'm going to be pushing down on this unit so that the liquids can drain down into this drum. When this drum is full, I will manage that. You don't have to worry about that. I'll take care of it. I have our waste disposal facility come out, and we'll ship it off to a off-site licensed disposal facility, incinerator. Okay? So here we are, breaking it down a little bit further. I've checked the unit. The cord is in place, the grounding wire is in place, the carbon filter is in place, this is threaded properly. I've inserted the can, I've tightened down the knob, we've got the lid on top so it's not going to come out from the propellant when I puncture the aerosol can. I push down on the lever, give it about 15-20 seconds. The residual liquid contents will go into the drum. I will pull it out, I'll put it into this hopper, and then if I do have any cans, like I said before, foam cans of any sort, if I have non-functioning, like I said here, non-functional, they will go in this drum. And guys, you know, when you have these aerosol cans, don't just take and dump them into this drum, okay? Because it's a costly expense to dispose of full aerosol cans, and I'm not going to go through all of these. You know, I'm going to assume that what you're putting in here are non-functional, non-operating full aerosol cans that you can't puncture, okay? So just to be clear on what this drum is for. Now we do have SOPs. What I've done is I've walked you through the system itself, but your supervisor has copies of the slides. If you'd like to print this out as far as looking at the pre-check, this is the pre-check and what you want to go through and looking at the puncturing unit, the filter, the anti-static ground wire, and the puncturing pin and gasket. These are the things that the manufacturer recommends we look at, and we walked through that together already. And then the process, okay, and how to handle the aerosol can, including making sure that you're wearing PPE, the face protection, rubber gloves, and the paper coveralls, okay, are explained in this section right here. So we have two SOPs, pre-check and processing. And if you have any questions, reach out to your supervisor. My contact information is there. Be happy to answer any questions, comments, or concerns that you might have, okay? Be safe out there, and I appreciate your time in watching this video. Thank you.